This is the Eschatos clear. It's about time. My feeling, my headspace. This was. I'm calling this a rage clear because at this point in time, I'm like I hate this game. I just hate this game. Some context. So I was practicing the last stage in the boss, and I decided, okay, now I'm just going to go for a clear. So I feel like it's within reach. I have cleared the final boss on a credit from stage 5. So yeah, I'm going from clears, and I'm just taking stupid deaths in stage 1, just getting clipped by stuff, and just all the little wrinkles in this game are just really starting to bother me. And I just want to clear. There's other games I want to play. There's other shmups I want to clear, and I'm just like, I'm kind of emotionally done with the game. I just need that. I need that official clear. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, or where I was at on this run. Another thing was, and this is kind of funny, is all while playing this game, I was using an arcade pad, and I just felt like I didn't really have control over my ship. And then I'm like, what if I play with a keyboard? So this is with a keyboard, it's funny because I like really got intimate with shmups through development and fighting my own creations. And when I'm doing that, I'm not testing on an arcade stick. I mean, I am, but like typically I'm testing on keyboard because I'm developing, and then, let me test this real quick, and it's just keyboard because this is quick and easy. I don't want to rearrange my desk. So I'm like, am I actually just better at shmups on a keyboard? I just had a lot easier time with things with a keyboard than an arcade stick. I feel like, I don't know, maybe I should get better at the arcade stick for other shmups, but at this point, like I said, I just wanted to clear. So yeah, I'm generally going through this run, and I'm like, anytime it's risky, I'm not trying to be fancy. I just get this clear out. Like, this is a boss where I would occasionally take a death because I'm trying to hit those targets up there. Here's a perfect example. I'm like, just focus on the threats and just take your time. Because it's not crazy. It's just, if you just get your eyes up tracking those distant targets, that you might, get clipped by bullets and stuff. So, yeah, generally just taking it easy there. Another thing that really grind my gears with this game is the bomb capsules. I can't tell you how many times I've collided with those and taken a loss, and I'm like, what a worse way to go. It's like every death in this game just feels terrible. I don't know. I know you can barrel roll in this game. I don't know if it's just flavor or if it actually does something. Yeah, so up to this point, this game is to me, it's just it might as well be a loading screen, but occasionally it fails to load and I restart. This is really where it starts to get a little, this is where it starts to make, okay, this is a tiny bit sketchy here. I do click by these things every now and then. I tend to focus on there's 2 that move, but you want to hit them with the wide shot, and then the others that don't move. So I usually just take out the ones that don't move first with the narrow shot. Same with this. This one was terrible. I usually can kill a lot more, but I was just I always try to play risky for score, and I decided not to do that. Those things that come out, I get clipped by those sometimes, just because they're kind of in the middle of the screen and they have a big hitbox. More so in the stage 1 because they kind of put you middle of the screen, or I put myself in the middle of the screen. Earlier on, this part gave me a lot of trouble, but typically don't. You can go up there and kill those guys. I like to take the ones on the side first, so you can just kind of stay in the middle and just shoot everything in the middle. Versus having those guys on the sides, those little pink disc things on the sides, kind of be a liability. This mid-boss sequence, I have grown to hate it because it will sometimes get me. Again, I'm playing very safe this time, especially when those bulls get fast. But it's like far enough in where I'm not going to want to reset. It's just I'm just going to be upset that I took a loss. These things, I just shield them every time they come up. Their just risk is too great. You can get them with the wide shot, but it's just not worth it. I don't know if there's even an advantage to do it that way. Usually just wide shot right away with these missiles. I don't know what I was doing. Fun fact with those guys, you can just stay put and just let the shield kill them. Biggest risk there is bumping into the boss and taking a loss. I do take a loss in this stage. I don't remember where. Oh, I do remember where. And it's someplace I've never taken a loss before. These things, like, at first never gave me trouble, but now they're like, I don't know. They're, like, worse now. Like, I don't know why. I hate this part. I hate those little slidey things. This, I'm just like, hey, I'm just shielding it. I'm shielding it through all of it. I don't care. I know there's a approach, and I've cleared it cleanly, but I just don't care at this point. I'm just playing it extra safe. Just stay away from those yellow crystals. Like, the purple one, I think, is just the green box that you can collide with. The yellow one's like the full model. And if you're not careful, and it is randomized to a degree, and you can get like cornered with it and just crushed. I think it's after this section I take a loss. I was so annoyed at it too. like when it zooms out, I think I'd take a loss there. And I'm just like, I think I don't know if there's another way to get all these guys. I actually have taken a hit doing that at one time. Now it's in my head. I'm like, is this going to be one of those times where I take another hit? I start to do that because if you're like on the edge when that attack fires, you can kind of get, it's not good. You can clip by it. So I try to stay in the middle near the end of that pattern. I was doing really risky there. I'm surprised I didn't take a hit. Still hate this section. It's just very specific, and like I've done it a zillion times now, but it's in my head. I'm like, there's a chance I take a loss on this section. I think I clear the section this run without taking a loss. I do let some stuff go though. I'm at this point, like normally I'm trying to get everything, and I'm just like, I don't care. Like, just get through it. Like, it is not my cleanest run at all. There's a few spots where like the witches are helpful for actually clearing. This section's a little dodgy. Yeah, at this point I would normally keep shooting and try to get more targets, but I'm like, just don't die. Like, you can just hit shield. Like, here I'm like, yep, shield. Let him go. These guys always make me nervous. This is kind of like an irregular pattern, and they're kind of fast. And they kind of get pretty close to you. I can point blank you. This one, I just hug the bottom. Don't press the up. Don't press up. You can get clipped by him. So just stay in the bottom. Try to get that shield damage in. This, like, after so many times, this section is just, like, exhausting. It's just, like, chewing through these guys. There's lots of things coming at you. You gotta balance a lot of things. It's just, like, a lot of multitasking that I'm just, like, I think I take a loss on this. I don't remember, actually. We'll see. I almost always take a loss on this. Oh yes, I do, and it's being up too high when the panel changes and I get clipped by one of the lower guys. It's like right here. Like, so annoying. It's like the exact stuff that's like starting to drive me nuts about this game is like the camera moving around and just getting like clipped by hitboxes. Again, I'm just playing real safe at this point in time. There's other runs that I'm up in that stuff, shield killing all these little ports on the side of the saucer. I'm just stay away from the danger and don't die. At this point in time, I just have like a pit in my stomach where I'm like, I'm doing well enough where I could clear, but I'm just like, oh, I gotta endure this. And like, yeah, I get through this boss a lot of times without taking a loss, but it's just like, it'll be my luck. I gotta get clipped by these Xevious squares coming down, and it's just, yeah, I'm feeling like just dread almost at this point. Which is making me play, like, not aggressively. I'm, like, turtling in the corner more. It's... Might have been because, like, one of the previous runs I was attempting, I, like, chain death on this thing, randomly. Which I've practiced this guy a ton, and I've gotten through it without dying a lot. Now I'm thinking like, oh my god, maybe this is it. I just pop right up here. You can stand still. I'm a little antsy, so I'm moving. And you can just shield kill these guys. Right after this one, you want to go right down, because those guys will come clip you if you're up there. I just start shielding. I usually just go up and do the wide shot and kill them all. Yeah, this is my, I don't know point-wise how much I'm leaving on the table with those missiles. I'm playing this for survival, so I don't really care, but the whole point of what I'm doing here is to avoid the last two sequences of last two moves of this guy. So you'll kill him pretty soon here by doing this, and then the whole latter half of that mid-boss is avoided. Okay, so this one is very specific. Go to the left hand. Just focus on him, kill him, shield over. Next hand, tap, tap, tap. Get the witch to come down. Up, clears the screen. I could have tapped to the side better than that and been a little cleaner, but that's the idea there. I feel like these ones have slightly less HP than the level 2 one at the end of level 2, because it dies a lot quicker. Oh, this is where I take a death. I do take a death here, and I'm so annoyed because I was like, okay, the bomb's timed, and it's like perfect clear, and there's one left of those things, and I take a hit from its bullet. I'm just like, oh my god. I'm like, are you serious? And then I'm like, just telling myself, it's fine, you can still do it. I haven't really figured out a good thing to do here. This part's a little dicey, specifically the transition to the next part, which is like the two spider enemies. It's like stick on one, tap at the other, go back. So stick on one, tap over to the other one, snap right back. Kill one, and then the other. Not the perfect execution of that, but if you do it right, you can get them both before they do that large bullet spread. And at this point, I'm like, I have a fair bit of nerves, and I'm actually really glad that this section is kind of easy. It's a nice cooldown before the boss. And I'm thinking about, for Stellar Fury, I'm like, maybe I should do something similar, because I haven't really fleshed out, like, the last level very well. That maybe I should, you know, throw a softball, because at this point, like, nerves are the biggest difficulty that you're dealing with. That and bullet visibility. I hate this. Those little small popcorn, and they shoot those tiny little bullets in this background. So many times I get clipped by them, including this run. So I'm thinking I got 6 lives. I've definitely cleared it before with 4. That a 1cc. There, I'm like screaming at the monitor at this point. The stupid bullet visibility. I didn't even see it. You can hardly see it. And I'm like, I can still do it. I've still done it with less stock. Clear as possible. At this point, yeah. So this one, don't over shield. So, because like you'll be slow and you'll get hit by those shields. So just like shoot your bolts in front of you and just kind of till you know where you're at on that x-axis, and then make sure there's no threats and only shield when you need to. So there is a So generally you want to stay in the middle as much as you can. I take a loss here. It's just like stupid. I was so mad. But yeah, stay in the middle as much as you can because the little orbs are what you need to damage, and they kind of orbit around the middle. So you'll do more damage to it if you're in the middle. The goal here is there's a phase that you want to avoid. And I just barely avoid it because I don't know how to not take a hit from it. It like comes back down later after this section. So yeah, if you can don't shield too much from here and get as much damage in as you can. The goal is this. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a loss, and I just barely get him to go to the next phase. But yeah, do as much damage there, so because I always take a loss there. Just avoid that phase. Oh, I was so frustrated by that because that's not a hard thing to dodge. And I take another loss here. And at this point, I'm like, yep, there goes the run. Not going to clear. That's in my head. I'm like, I still got to deal with this madness, but then make it be a nice bomb. And I'm like, oh, that makes it nice and easy. And then I'm like, great, here we go. Try to bully my way through there, fail, and I'm like, just get through. Because that's all you have to really endure of that. Because then he goes to the final phase. Yeah, and I take it there. I'm like literally like I'm not gonna make it at this point in time is what I'm thinking. I'm like not even necessarily even trying that hard. I just shielded there, and I'm just like, and then I die. I think this happened. I'm like, oh my god, I just cleared. I didn't even think I was gonna do it. Yeah, that's the run. Not my highest score up until the boss. Is obviously the highest score that I have, given that you get like a, what is it, like a 200k or 2 million bonus. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to play next. You know, I really mixed feelings about this game as a whole. Like, I love the experience that it is. I love the music. There's a lot that's really well done. I don't necessarily love the dodge style. It's a lot of randomization, it feels like, to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not good enough, but I feel like there's a lot of... It's not really a bullet hell game, and there's a lot of like bullet hell fundamentals that aren't in use, so I don't know. I don't know what I'll play next. Something different. I don't want it to be too similar to this game.